What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Retro Night. Of course, you all know me as the Retro Nerd, and we're rounding it off by doing the classic Marvel vs. Capcom games. We're finishing it off with Marvel vs. Capcom, and I already did 1, I did 2, I did 3. I'm not gonna play Infinite. If we do play Infinite, that would be part of the new channel style. And so that'd probably be a versus episode between me and Heather. Or me and Zavea? Yeah, Zavea. I think that's how you say it, Zavea. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce her fucking gamer tag or her online profile or whatever you want to call it. What she goes by online. I just call her Heather. I call her Babe. I call her girlfriend. That's what I call her. But yeah, so it'll probably be a versus episode if we ever get to Infinite. I've only played the demo of Infinite. I don't even own Infinite because I've just been hearing bad things about it. But yeah, so let's get into Marvel vs. Capcom. This is what kicked it off for all these great games. This one, of course, was staying with the 2 vs. 2 style. It wasn't until Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that they did the 3 vs. 3 style, which now you see more famously done with Dragon Ball Fighters. A lot of people are like, yeah, it's the best fighting game ever. It's like, you know, it's just a Marvel vs. Capcom ripoff, right? You know that, right? It's got the 3 vs. 3 style. It's got over-the-top hyper combos and shit like that, and you know, that's all it is, pretty much. But yeah, so let's get into this one. Like I said, this is the game that kicked it off. I mean, we had Street Fighter vs. X-Men, Marvel vs. Superheroes versus Street Fighter. But this one is the one that's like, Marvel was like, okay, you can do more than just our X-Men characters, you know, and the Marvel superheroes that we gave you, like Hulk and stuff like that. You can use more now if you want to. So they're like, all right. So yeah, this is an awesome, great game. It was for the Sega Dreamcast, the PlayStation 1, and that is it, I believe. Yeah, those are the only 2 that had it, besides Arcade, which is also a great place to go and play too. But yeah, this had a quite awesome selection of characters, and then it had like these wonky secret characters like Golden Suit Iron Man, and what else did it have? Golden Suit Iron Man. I know it had Roll, which is this Mega Man clone, but at least her sprite was different and just not a palette swap. Who else did it have in here? It had like Carnage, Venom. It was this Venom that was slightly red or slightly orange or some shit like that, and they just said it was Carnage, but even though it wasn't. Yeah, it had some wonky secret characters and stuff like that, but did it take away from that experience? No. And the cool thing about this is like, it had Onslaught as a boss. So Onslaught had did he have 2 phases? Yeah, he had 2 phases, where he was normal size. He had, well, not so much normal size, but normal enough to where you fought him, and then he became giant size, sort of like how Apocalypse does it in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And gets all big, and then you have to attack his arm because it's the only thing that's visible. Well, arm and face, you can attack both of those. But yeah, those are the places where you would have to attack. And it was cool seeing Onslaught. You know, number 2, they did something weird and like, hey, let's come up with the original character named Abyss and throw him in there as the main boss. And it was just like, what? Why? It's like, Onslaught was cool. Apocalypse was cool. Fuck. Even Sigma and Ultron combo is a cool idea, because you know, that's meshing 2 characters together and making one original character, sort of like what Marvel and DC did with their amalgamation comic series, where like Iron Man and Green Lantern fused to create Iron Lantern and shit like that. So, but yeah, is it a fun game? Yes, fantastic game, awesome game. I loved playing it, and I'm actually playing the Dreamcast version too, so, which is for whatever reason a version that most people like more so than the PlayStation version. I don't know why. I guess because Dreamcast could emulate more of the arcade games than PlayStation could. So, but yeah, I love this game to death. Awesome game. I remember always playing it at the arcades or at the movie theaters. Yeah, back in the day, movie theaters had like a couple arcade systems. I remember this being there, and me and my buddies would play. And then my buddy had Dreamcast, and he had this game, and we would play this as well. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, and then we just started playing that. So yeah. But yeah, do I recommend it? Yes. Play the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. If you want to feel of interest, go to 3, but stay away from Infinite as long as you can until you get for like really dirt cheap, and then go play Infinite. But yeah, great game. Anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of Retro Night, and we were playing Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it's called Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, some shit like that. But yeah, that's what we were playing for the Dreamcast, but it's also for the PlayStation 1 as well. Anyways, guys, Retro Nerd out.
Danger! Maximum level! Level 1! Danger! Marvelous! Wolverine, win!
Lucky.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0! Game over.